Hello and good morning. It is a Sunday. I usually don't make these videos on Sundays, but today is my birthday. I woke up today 48 years old, and it's just crazy. Honestly, when I was younger, I never thought I would make it past like 25. The way I lived my life and the decisions I used to make back then and how destructive my life was. I'm honestly very thankful that I'm still here. I was caught up in addictions and gangs and violence. I've been shot multiple times, stabbed, broken from head to toe, in prison, jail. I mean, I could go on and on. I was such a bad junkie that I had cysts all over my arms that I used to cut out myself and drain. It's a really disgusting way to live. I've been there to the bottom, and I know what it feels like. And here I am, 48 years old. I made it. I have a beautiful family. I'm in the best shape of my life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And the one thing I've learned that has made me make my life what it is today, that made me better, is to always keep in mind that it is a never-ending battle between good and bad, between evil and righteousness. Even if you don't see it, it's always happening. And you always have the choice which direction you can go. Now, I've lived under the control of evil many years of my life. And I didn't even realize that I was under its control because I was so far under the control. When I was a drug addict, I spread drugs to everybody around me. I spread guns, I spread violence. I spread that stuff like it was the plague. And every action I did, even the way I talked, the things I was into, was influenced by that evil. And I didn't even know it. And chances are, the parts of you that are being influenced by that dark, you don't realize it either, because evil always promotes justification. So you're going to justify it. And I've been brainwashed politically. I've been brainwashed with the drugs. I've been brainwashed in many ways in my life, and it took a lot of work to wake up from that. And I'm doing better than ever. I still have my faults. There are still parts of me that are influenced by that darkness, for sure. But I fight for that good. I fight for that light. And one thing I've learned is it doesn't ever get easier. No matter how far you get in life, you're always going to have hardships that you got to go through. You're always going to have trials. I noticed it's been 3 years. When I turned 45 years old, just before I turned 45 years old, I made the choice to really decide to try to wake up, to really decide to start putting more work in on my life, to try to become the best version of myself that I can be. And it's been a lot of work. I did really good for the first couple years, 2.5 years. I building on it, growing on it, adding good habits, taking away the bad habits, and making myself better. And man, I made some serious strides forward. But I've also had times during this last 3 years where I faltered, where I stopped paying attention to the fundamentals, those things that started me doing well in the first place, those actions that I decided to first implement to make my life better, like those habitual things that I built. I would get complacent and stop adding those things every day, stop paying attention to them. And you know what happened? That same old depression that I had back when I was younger, growing up, and that anxiety that I had came back. So it's something that you have to battle every day. That battle is going on every single day. And it's okay to get knocked down. Everybody gets knocked down here and there. But you can't stay down for too long. Because just like when a gardener quits working on the garden, it doesn't mean that the weeds are going to stop growing in. It doesn't mean that the bugs aren't going to come eat your crop. They're still working on those days when you're not. So just do the best you can. I love you guys. And I really want to thank everybody that wished me happy birthday on social media. There's Even by the time I woke up at 7:30 today, because I slept in because it's my birthday, there was too many birthday wishes for me to even reply to. So I really appreciate that, and I hope everyone has an awesome week. Love you. Peace.